Back. This is Backstage in Arizona. With me in the interview segment is Tim Hattrick from KKFR Fire FM.
That's right. Congratulations on getting those call letters right.
Thank you.
A lot of people call us K-Fire. A lot of people call us 92 Fire FM. A lot of people don't even know we're on the radio yet. So
you've been with other stations in the past, KZZP before Bruce Kelly, and you were just telling me a little bit about KDKB.
I started the career here in the Valley at KDKB with John Giese. Hey, it's kind of a neat story. I started there as an intern from NAU and was at the right place at the right time when Bill Andrus left the show. And they said, here, Tim, you be John Giese's new partner, and that was a great experience. They let me do the morning show with him for 15 months until January 3rd of this year. We got fired.
And then you went on to where?
Well, then I went on to unemployment, and I lived in an alley in downtown Phoenix for a little while, and no, it wasn't that bad. Then KZZP opened a door for me. Did the morning show there with Mike Elliott until September of this year when 92 Fire called.
And you were telling me that you're on from 6 until 10 in the mornings, and a little bit about KDKB stretching.
Well, you asked me why some morning guys go on at 5:30 and some go on at 6. They'll tell you that it's because, well, we feel there's a big audience out there between 5:30 and 6, and true, there probably is. I know at KDKB they used to like to stretch an hour's worth of advertising in that first half hour so they could tell a client, well, yeah, we put your spot on the morning show, and so they charge them the morning show rate, and in truth, it was on between, it was on at like 5:36, so...
So tell me a little bit about the new station. Most people haven't even heard of it. It used to be KJ.
Exactly. It used to be KJ Country. They changed the format in September to kind of an oldies station, but not oldies like another station here in town. I think I can say they're called
Sure.
Cool. We have music from the 60s, the 70s, and today, and it's mostly oldies. It's about 70% oldies music. It starts at about 1965, and it's basically the top 10 hits from those eras. But we also add in a lot of flavor songs that just haven't been on the radio lately, and I call that our "Oh Wow" category. That's a song where you'll play it on the radio and think, geez, nobody else has played this for a while.
So what type of personalities are developed on K-Fire?
They want to mostly sell the music right now. In the morning, they let me go crazy in a couple of different ways. One of the things I've always liked to do is thumb through the penny saver and call some of the weirder classified ads in there. I've had some really good ones. I called a guy who was advertising a cemetery plot one time, and asked him if I could,
put it on master charge.
Well, it was like cemetery plot, dirt cheap. So I said, this guy's obviously got a knack for humor. Let's give him a call. So I called him and I asked him, if I said I found a dead guy in the parking lot here, and if I buried this guy standing up in your cemetery plot, would I still have enough room for a small vegetable garden or something? And this guy was just, I think he was like 70 years old. He was all hacked off.
Do you find it hard to ad-lib and constantly talk when you're on? Do you have to prepare for what you're about to say, or is it like off the cuff?
It's pretty well prepared. I spend about 2 or 3 hours a day working on the next day's show, and that entails going through the newspapers in the Valley and USA Today, and just reading a lot of things like Rolling Stone and People magazine, watching TV, watching the hot shows that are popular.
So you don't go out and party that often? I
really don't. Usually I'm in bed by 6 o'clock at night. When Bill Close comes on TV, that's it for me.
How do you like my Bill Close imitation?
That is really marvelous. Where did you get that? Anyway?
I found the Gold Nugget in South Dakota and in the Jade in South Dakota, and my brother-in-law put the band around it, and here I am.
You didn't beat up Bill Close for that?
No, this is an original, in fact, and it's also the Arizona State tie.
I love it.
Tell me a little bit about what K-Fire is going to be doing in the near future.
In the near future, we are with such a new station, we've got to polish everything, and that takes a lot of time right off the bat. I've never worked with a station that needed so many little things done to it, little fine-tuning maneuvers. So we're busy working on that, little glitches in the format, and just getting to sound as smooth as all the other stations in the Valley. In the next several weeks, you'll be seeing a big advertising campaign, billboards, also a TV ad, and right now we're just trying to let people know what we are, and once we get the music straight, then we'll advertise the station and let people come and find us and see what they think about it. With call letters that involve fire, it's kind of scary for a disc jockey who's worked at 3 different stations in 1 year. But we're going to buy a fire engine, from what I understand, and do a lot of fire sales.
Who is the company behind K-Fire?
It's owned by the Broadcast Group, and it's actually a couple of guys who have a beer distributorship in Detroit, and one of them lives here now, and they're really excited about it.
Just the best water is found in Detroit, right? Rocky Mountain spring water.
I tell you what, it's
from Lake Erie.
It's kind of successful. What a place to have a beer distributorship. I think they tip a few back there in the Motown, you know.
Well, thanks a lot, Tim, for being a part of the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on, and good luck with this too.
Thank you. Stay tuned.
Well, this was it.